quarterback to throw. It's Bailey. Turns it loose. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. A top 5 showdown is in store, and you can set the tone and set the pace for what your season is going to be like by winning a game like this early. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Trojans headed toward the ball, and we're ready for
still
action.
glitched, bro. This shit is ridiculous.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. For this one, the booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top 5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top 5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason bowls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder. And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
They'll ride the hot hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Reed. They're all over it.
Throw the fucking ball, bro. Ah, damn, I hit the fucking button. Oh, throw the fucking ball, bro.
He can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game.
This game is so ass, bro. Throw the fucking rock.
Most important, getting ahead
Damn.
of him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got...
Looking for a huge play. Got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Making the adjustment on the play. Quick give. It's Miller. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing Joseph. They're working that left side. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The run inside. It's Miller. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready? Black 14. Sweep, sweep. Go, go.
They'll give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Booster, booster. Go, go.
Joseph. Rush right in his face. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Trojans. Oh, into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The extra point here would tie the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hands it off. Got an alley. He's got the first down. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Right back to the well. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. It's been punched, counter-punched throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the RC slogan, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad,
but my fucking safety can't do that shit. The same shit.
Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Reed. This time he's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's Reed to throw. Moving out to the right. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. From the gun on third down, Reed. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. On the move. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Are you as surprised as I am that they didn't throw the football there?
Man, I'm shocked. You get in those situations, 99% of the time, those are passes, but slip in the run, maybe a little confusion by the defense thinking pass. It worked, so nobody complains.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback changing the play. Throwing Joseph. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing Reed. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Jumped on top of the pile. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Hard running there. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Looking for the marker. Turning it on. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Play fake, Reed. Rushes on. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. There are catches there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their 2nd. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Joseph. Escapes the pressure to his right. Unleashes one. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Reed. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
Reed rolls right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Texas A&M going up tempo. From the gun, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the move from inside his 5.
Damn,
Lost the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work.
Number 19, man. Okay.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Keeping it on the ground inside.
It's too.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Joseph. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle.
Oh, bro, fuck, man.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6.
That textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using
damn, bro.
Getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into that.
Fuck, bro.
I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Fuck you getting beat. You shaded that fucking way. Damn, bro.
The end zone, it'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Reed. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Corners are going to bail. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Sure,
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
bro, he's late to that. What the fuck, bro? He's fucking late to that, bro. It's the only reason I threw that. He coming from the other side of the fucking field.
It's the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points, right?
Fuck out of here, bro.
You can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big
Niggas not getting there before a fucking pass is thrown, bro. From midfield to a hash?
Because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got it.
Fucking weak ass fucking game, bro.
He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
Shit lame as fuck, bro. Shit just threw me out that fucking last second fucking score we give up, bro.
They put a stop to that return at the 22.
Shit weak as fuck, man. Fuck is you doing, bro?
guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
He's changing the play. They'll move the wide receiver. Joseph fires to the middle. It's picked off. That's number 10. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 37.
Going out like that, bro.
Great place to start for this offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Left side is Marsh. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable?
Got a little room. Finally run out of bounds, but he gets it all the way back to the 45-yard line and really sets up his offense. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Jesus, just react, brother.
These two guys,
You just gonna ball watch?
They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, I did not have this in my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, to be under 50% completions in this game, nobody saw that coming. He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
Making the adjustment. Running inside. It's Miller. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Joseph on the play action. Look out! He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Bitch! Bitch, block! What the fuck?
First down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Right back to it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get concerned, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 30.
My QB got 90 speed, bro. A DN not catching him, bro. Let's be real. Let's be really fucking real. Marcel got 90 speed. It's fucking weak-ass threshold, bro. No fucking way. Nigga getting caught on that, bro.
Success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise.
You know, Marcel getting caught by a fucking DN with 90 speed. Fuck sense that fucking make, bro.
Run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency. And I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first.
Man, it was slow as fuck, man.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Goddamn, Caleb, man, slow as hell, bro.
This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making.
Turning on the Jets. Touchdown.
Fucking DN catching a nigga with 90 speed. Come on, bro. Be fucking realistic, man.
And I tell you what, Reason,
ain't catching it, man.
Unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run.
Caleb, man, that's slow as fuck. Damn, bro. That's slow as hell.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's inside.
Bitch, come on, bro.
Nowhere to go.
Good shit, boy.
And the Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, this offense has been bad.
That ball gonna
the
be a
first
start
play,
right there.
nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss.
Second
Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game.
What the fuck 14 doing? What the fuck? Delay. Come on now.
Here on third down. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Fourth down, Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming.
Come on, D. That's D. Ricks. That's D. Ricks.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today.
That
but
D.
who
Ricks.
can make those plays late? And
D.
this
Ricks
place
ain't
got
gonna get that
really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Here's Reed to throw. Still looking to his right. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
They'll go with a direct snap. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Taking a shot. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. This one's complete. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Move to his right. Looking for the score. It's in. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
What the fuck he throw it like that? What the fuck?
It'll be 2nd down. Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, it's Edwards. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Good catch. Wow.
And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's looking to pass.
Sit down. Catch the fucking ball.
He's going for 6 right there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you
Damn.
smart play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Ready to try the point after. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Here we go. Ready? Red 18. Shift. Go, go.
Throwing Joseph. Looking down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Leaves it short.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They're all over him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Joseph. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Joseph to throw for it on 4th. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's a fucking dot, boy. That's a dot, rookie. That's a dot, freshman. That's a good fucking ball. That's a good fucking ball.
This offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection.
That's a good fucking ball.
I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Damn, it's hot in this bitch. Fuck.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
What the fuck? Oh.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
He'll get rid of it. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Touchdown, Aggies! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quick give. It's Miller. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out wide left, it's Miller. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Right side, it's Anderson.
Sure.
And I know this football game is
sure,
over, but
bro.
we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Well, this defense, their cardio, I think, is going to get tested in this one because this quarterback will extend plays. He's going to do it often. It doesn't take it a lot for him to flush out of the pocket. If he just sees color, he's gone, trying to make something happen. That time he showed you his wheels. He was just able to get enough to keep this drive going.
Rush right in his face. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They go play action with Joseph. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That nigga. Ooh, the nickels was coming.
What you gotta know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty section,
them
you
ball
have no
coming.
quarterbacks in the backfield with you. You got to be able to get rid of the football, and you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
There's some daylight. Turning it on. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing Joseph. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
The defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win.
6'3" cornerback, dog.
Able to do that.
He ain't going out like that.
They haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Second down to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Again, it's Joseph. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
Why that shit glitched? That shit should have been worse than that. That wig ass shit at the half, bro. Shit wig as hell. He a senior? What the fuck? This nigga sorry as hell. Better I'll start playing a young quarterback. Mustafa. Go ahead, Mustafa, bro. Okay. Dang, Andrew Barr so cold. God damn. That nigga cold as fuck. That nigga raw than a bitch. He got an interception today. About come right in. Ooh, that boy came out there, got a sack. Freshman, okay. Boy, Bryce, okay. Freshman, okay. Ooh, Jaden Woods on there, junior. Say less. I thought he was gone. I need him up for my seniors. This young nigga here cold though. How is this big? Yo. Yo. Don't want a bad game. Whole line blocked the hell of a lot better. Man, get your bitch ass on, fuck nigga. Look, I put you in the game. Why can I put him at running back, bro? He a gadget player. I definitely use his ass at running back. Let's see. What do I gotta do? Do I gotta add a gadget formation? Let's see. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start using that nigga, man. Get that nigga some burn. Nigga a senior, but I don't even use that nigga. Put that nigga on the field. Alright, say less. That's all I need to see.